No, but I pass.
No,
Me,
no,
what I
no.
feel, say, I just know. How are you? I'm glad you asked, actually. Because
Actually, it knows
today,
me.
brother.
Yeah.
Yo, brother.
Here with my friend today. His name is Chev, or Miles, or Carto,
You'd probably know me as Miles Cart up on the internet.
or Chevon.
Real G's know me as shit. Top generation. Top step.
And we're going to talk about him today. Like, it's basically him. It's a conversation about like life in general, but mostly his takes on life. Because I think he has a very, I wouldn't say he's smart. I just think he has a very, he has a very good brain. Like, I think that means smart in some world, but I don't think I would use the word smart. But I like how he thinks. So I think you'd appreciate how he thinks too. Let's just say he's smart for now until we find a better word. I just want you to start by telling us like who is Miles, who is Chev, who is, and like the names, how you came up with. Well, obviously Chef one was given to you.
Mm-hmm.
Chev is a short name because that's what we call you when we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
But like Miles and
Yeah, so I mean the only reason I use the name Miles is because I used to shoot music videos. So when I shoot music videos,
that was your name.
But yeah, comedy I shoot, trap rap videos kind of.
And Miles sound like a good trap name.
No, more like I just never want people look up my name
Oh,
and then say, yo, this chef I shoot. I never that shoot nothing bad enough, but
it wasn't. It never aligned with what
some
they
people
know you
lewd,
as.
isn't it? So, yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying.
But me always don't say lewd, so
I'm not lewd, but I'm human, isn't it? Say? And sometimes you have to do anything for the
that's
money.
true.
So
That's true.
yeah, we just come up with the Miles.
You do anything to make the money.
No,
Right?
At the time, we did up on that hustle mentality,
Mhm.
isn't what I'm saying?
But I mean, it worked for you, so.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
No, I mean, like, that led to something else that led to.
Right,
So it's
yeah.
all a part of the.
I'm always like the name Miles, because I used to like the name Michael a lot, and then we go off.
You never have a Virgin name, Michael?
Yeah, and then I find out how much people name Michael up a
That's
foreign.
very common. In Jamaica, too.
I never meet a lot of Michaels down here.
There are a whole lot of Michaels in
I'm really
Jamaica.
fascinated with Michael Jackson, so I say, but I really want to change my name to Michael if I could.
But you
And
got the coup.
then I'm just say Miles, because Miles ahead, isn't it?
Oh,
Right.
I mean, I kind of thought of that too, because I'm smart too, so.
Alright.
Alright, so that's the reasoning behind Maz. I want you to tell me, like, look about your childhood and basically how it brought you to this point to where you are now.
I don't know. Alright. Well,
Like, if your childhood affected any of that.
on which level?
Probably creativity. I know, like, Jamaica is a creative hub, so that probably pushed the creativity aspect of where you are now, because you create content. So probably that, or just like decisions you've made, if your upbringing or your childhood, because I would say you've seen like both sides of life based on where you grew up and the type of people you are around, and then where you used to go to church, grandmother live, like all of that, like how has all of that affected like where you are now and like made you like a better person or so.
Well, creatively, my father, I'm always there on camera because
Uncle Chris.
So I'm always there on shoots. I'm used to always just like fascinated with whatever my father do. So because I'm always there on camera, I'm used to always want there on camera. But then at the same time, we're always creative, because remember when we get like paint on the computer, Microsoft Paint.
Oh.
I used to then draw and this and that, and then it's like anything I could have find to express myself, but I use. So at one point, I did a write. And I remember I write a book when I was 12 years old, bro. And I remember
Where's that?
On the computer crash, actually. And it kind of killed my dreams.
So you just stop right.
But it stopped right,
See
yeah.
my grandma error in it. I mean, you're 12. I'm not really blaming. I'm just saying.
It was actually very
12-year-olds in general.
thorough but basic story. It was called Stallion.
What was it about?
It was about a horse
Oh.
who was on a farm. With the government, they tried to come repossess the farmland.
And them never have no if him go.
And so the horse have to win a race to get the money. For
So
pay.
the horse no. Oh,
Then
the owners of the horse.
the owners of the
Oh,
horse,
because
yeah.
to get the horse
the
they can pay like
government,
with
You see what I'm saying? So then the government come down and try to say, you don't have to win this race.
Oh, the horse could talk.
In a theme mind.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
It was from the horse's perspective.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The horse's perspective.
Alright.
Nah, he could
But
talk.
then I write a whole book, bro, and then the computer ended up crash because I did one of them long time computer that we use your foot
Vista.
to turn on, Remember them with it? Yeah, them time, them man. And then it crashed, and then I think I vaguely remember somebody telling me, say, yo, authors not really make money them way there, you know. And then that's...
You have to be like a famous person and then an author.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. Like Prince Harry is already famous for being Prince Harry. Becoming an
Yeah,
author
right.
now, like, yeah.
So then I said, alright, I kind of put down the right thing. But then it come back to me like years later when I in high school when I didn't encounter my first heartbreak.
Out here, Middlebrook? Over there.
I'm gonna go up here. I encounter my first heartbreak and just got through a real depressive time. And
What was the heartbreak like though? Like,
I'm not even want to talk about it, bro. Just doing something get dirt, bro. Like with my bridging type thing, isn't it?
Oh,
like,
your friend.
Like girl skipped to my bridging and isn't it? I say?
While you guys were together.
I mean, after we stopped talk, but still, like, when I respect.
Wait, so that's the heartbreak?
Yes.
That your bridging get there. So it wasn't the breakup with her that broke your heart. It was
No,
that
did acting up. But then Fishy got did that. That's what really pushed me now to.
But people always say like, you don't know who's meant for you. So probably their soulmates.
All right. No, as adults, we can reason.
Oh, but as a young
youth, I say, brother, like, what going on? So, you see me? And then you know the youth, then when you're there on when you're there with a girl, and I say, brother, that girl is ugly, you know, bro. Like, better girl than that. And I didn't see him one come back. I said, Reggie, no man, you know, right? So
true.
it really pushed me in a place.
But this is a Michael.
Michael type activity.
Oh yeah, it's
no man, we never reached
Michael
Michael.
energy.
This was a. But I don't like that man. But anyways, I end up like really get back into poetry because like
you could express yourself.
Yeah, to myself because I feel like I never have no friends around me because this girl me stay away, bro. Like them time there. When I have a girl and me introduce her to my friend them come and say, yo, yeah, my girl, see my virgin them here, boops. This girl got on best friend them with my friend them.
I know.
So when we broke up now,
you were
because me never had so much freedom.
Yeah, you were the outsider.
Me was the outsider. Them a par. I go party Friday night. You know, so we go
Sabbath. Yeah.
So me there who
no way.
Them they a party Friday night. I enjoy themselves. I said, Virgin, like yo, I really did feel alone on a level, you know. So I start write poetry again, and then that was one Tumblr, and then now a few years later. I never really take it serious. Actually, I write it, which is an expression.
Just like what you feel.
Just like what I feel, yeah. But during that time, I did always shoot video, take pictures, do graphics because again, I come from yard.
And I media background too.
Yeah, but even more so, the situation was although I did it on a student visa, so I couldn't legally get a job. So while my friend them I get job and I make money, I can't do that. So I say, alright, I have to make money off of my skills. So I shoot music video, anything we can do. I make graphics, cover arts, anything we can do for make money. But then after a while of doing that, I realized it's like, although I was creating content, I never feel like I was being authentic to myself.
What you really wanted to do, or what really represented you.
I never know what that would be. I just know, so yo, this is me. Yeah, cause I put up this thing and people are here, man. I say, yeah, bro, you think mad, but it's not honest to me. You understand me? I say, I'm not really say nothing what going on in my head and what really
just a make.
Yeah. So then what going on now is, I remember I go up on a shoot one time, and it's like I go through a time in my life where it's like everything just start fall apart. Like I go up on a shoot, my equipment get lost. When I come back in, my car broke down, so I lose my work when I did have. Cause I kind of do a thing, I'm lose that because I couldn't have no drive no more. Cause my engine mash up, can't go in a shoot. My best friend Michael passed like same time because like everything in my life just got dropped down, and it put me in a place now where my damn parents' house, I not have no work, no way for see my friend them cause nobody now come visit me. I live kind of far out. I'm just stuck in my head and I deal with this loss, this experience. Yeah. So I'm in my head for 3 weeks, just in my room, stuck. And then I said, bro, like, I can't stay that way anymore. Like, it'll get too bad. So I have the
But it's good when you can pull yourself out of all of that, though.
So here it come now. So I have one camera. I'm going to say, you know what, bro? I'm going to just set it up and sit down and just talk. So, set it up, sit down, talk, I'm going to share, like, when I'm going, I just want to say, yo, if I can't see nobody in a real life, maybe somebody on the internet. We
understand or benefit from this.
Right. And if you go up on my YouTube channel right now, my first video, after the video I say, it named Open Dialogue. I'm just share an experience I may have on Tinder. And then
Tinder.
Yeah, then time I look on Tinder, I try to find some sort of communication, but then what me now meet this girl on Tinder. I'm not gonna say she crazy, but she drive me crazy. Not in the best way, you know? And remember, bro, was like, we'll argue about everything, because the two of us was stubborn. So then...
So what you're saying here is that you're stubborn?
I was stubborn. This was before I started my healing process.
Okay.
You know? And then, what happened next? Yeah, I remember one day, bro, after all of the argument, then again, I deal with all of this thing. After all of the argument, I said, yo, I could just start over. Like, remember, just reintroduce myself to you. You introduce yourself to me, and we'll just start scratch. But you know, me as a Jamaican, as a hopeless romantic, I go just send a text. I start the text, and I say, bro, you know, I could have really like record my voice. I say this because I like the words, and I could just really say it. So I say, alright, I record my voice. I record the voice. I say, yo,
this bad,
you know, so I could have put some music behind it and really, cause I try to win this girl now, you know. So I'm going to put some music and give her a real experience. I want her to feel where I come from. I do the thing now, I say, bro, you know, since could have be a video still, like I could have put a video over this and just give her a whole video. Do the video over it, and then I caption it, because I don't watch movie without caption. I want to really see the words.
Yeah, I realize most of the videos have subtitles.
Yeah, and that's understand, but I really, cause I don't watch a video without caption, so I'm not gonna make a video without caption. So then I make the video, I send it to her, and that's the video that became To My Next Girlfriend, which the first video I post, and that video just blew up. Like when I post it the night, when I never post it, I send it to her first, and then like 2 weeks later, after we're done talk, I look back on it. And we'll come back now to remember I create the content and it wasn't real to me, but when I look on this video I say, yo,
this is what I want to be doing and this is me.
Then I say, yo, this is the realest thing I feel like I'm creating in 2 years. Isn't I say it was just honest. I'm gonna say, yo, this money if I share it on my page. So I'm gonna post it, and it was such a surprise to people because them used to Chev or Carter successful videographer. Isn't I say I post party video and this and this, so to come and say this now is like, I'm a friend of mine, I said, bro, I never know, say, yo, yeah, deal with them things there. I think them way, and I post a video, and the same night on Twitter, I wake up the next morning, like hundreds of thousands of
How much is it on YouTube now?
I think we put, on YouTube, we probably do like 4 millions now. Isn't it? I'm going to post it. So then now, when that go viral, to me, it just reassures, say, yo, bro, like, you can really be yourself. Isn't it? I say, like,
and make it.
And make it, cause this whole time I try and make it, you know.
But yeah, you not be you.
But not be me. So this show me say, yo, and not only just being me, this was me in a very vulnerable place. It wasn't me like big and confident. This was me like, girl, like, yo, I deal with this and this, and I tell you like how I feel.
I think we had a conversation close to that time when you just started YouTube too, about the whole like being authentic.
Being authentic,
on
right.
social media, and it works better that way kind of vibe.
No, definitely. I'm gonna feel that sometimes people feel that being authentic is being your best self, as far as look at me, I'm good, is it? But being authentic is also you being true about your struggles, isn't it? I say? So from then it's like my content, I try my best to maintain that, like try my best and maintain like, yo, bro, I'm gonna express what's real. And it's been a journey because you find that people like parts of it real, but then other parts of it real, then we shun. So like me now, when I talk about like love and them things that people, yeah man, talk about love. When I talk about God, virgin at first, people that say, brother, shut up, like, yeah, we'll go with that, go back.
Go.
I'm gonna say, bro, no one just tell me, say, I like my authenticity, like this is
when me, this is still me, this can be me too.
Exactly. Or when we talk about depression, like people want to hear it for a little bit, you know, but then
until it gets to the present.
When it get real dark now, I'm gonna say, bro, this is still me. You see what I say? So to me, you know, it's like I'm at a place now where it's like it's not even content creation to me. It's just expression. And if a lot of people like it, great. And if
nobody don't like it,
if 1 or 2 resonate, great. But either way,
it's still like a be yourself.
That's still me because that's when I start. You see me? So that's when I end up where I am today.
What would you say is like one of your mantras in life, like something you live by? And it doesn't have to be one; it can be a couple things.
Things I'm gonna live by.
Being kind.
Something I said to my friend the other day. I said, your integrity is your identity, and to me that mean like nobody not got perfect in our life. You see me? I say, but you can have perfect responses, which is the integrity. You see me? I say you can maintain.
I can change the situation. that can change the situation.
And that can change, and and sometimes it won't. But if you can look on yourself and say, bro, like, I do my best to maintain like who I am. I do my best not to compromise from my principles, and even sometimes I go compromise, but like
to what extent?
Yeah, to an extent, like, but you're having in your heart, say, yo. My father always tell me, say, God not look upon your occasional mistakes, and look upon your overall direction. So it's the general direction where you aim off.
Like, what's in your heart and where are you going? Like,
where
what's your mind? Yeah.
You know, say, like, like I said, that intent for say, yo, I'm gonna hurt somebody. You know what I say?
But
like,
sometimes it does happen.
Right. You know, because we're human. So that's something with me, I feel really I live with myself, pan, because is that I have to really realize that, yo, you're not perfect. As much as you want to be a good person, you're human. And it's actually inhuman to feel like, say, just because you want to be a good person, you can't be angry, and you can't be this, and you can't be the negative things. That's a part of being.
But like I wouldn't say we're naturally angry, but those things do happen. Like, right. It's okay to be depressed. Like some people feel like it's not okay to be depressed. Like, how can I be depressed? How may I have anxiety kind of vibe? And like, I can't say growing up I was one of those people. Like, I just thought I always had to be happy. Like, but I always have to be the happy one when I'm a friend group. Like, you know me, so you know how me did still, like, but I always have to be happy. I always have to make everybody happy. Like, I was like, that's not supposed to be me. Like, I'm not supposed to be depressed. But at the same time, me that struggle with probably like suicidal thoughts and everything there. Something that I didn't talk to people about. I mean, like, growing up, I had serious low self-esteem. Enough people wouldn't know that because me used to, like, this is how my social anxiety works. Like, if I'm in a crowd, especially with people, like, I don't know everybody, I'm either going to shut up and, like, be by myself, like, in a shell, or mega be, like, out there, like, sometimes too much out there. And, like, I'd come home, like, every day I come home, most days I come home, like, I kind of look through what happened in the day and, like, yo, why did I do that? Or that kind of vibe. So, I do understand. Like, some people think it's not okay to be human and to do stuff that humans do, or feel things that humans feel.
Yeah. And then even in addition to that, sometimes people start expect you to be something so much. Like, if you're always a positive person, people just expect you to always be positive. So then you start to convince yourself that you have to play that role.
It's like celebrities. Like, if you can't, it's like they're not allowed to not be in the mood.
Right.
And them always talk about it. Even some YouTubers talk about it. They're like, I think Perry said it the other day, like, I think he had like a run-in with somebody and like him just never in the mood, and or I don't remember if it was him, but somebody said it, and it's like he's not allowed to, like, there are days when them just don't want to take no picture with nobody, and you know, like, I don't think they're allowed to be humans, but we need to understand that they're normal people and they're humans, and they're going to get sad some days some days them just want to go to the supermarket, pick up the bread and leave. You know?
For real.
And I think or the whole thing where as Christians, you're not supposed to get angry. Jesus did, I'm human. Like, please remember that I'm human too. So, as a Christian or whatever, it should, or as a mature person, it would be nice if it happens less, or as you say, we respond to it differently or better. Changing the whole scenario, the whole situation. But it does happen. Sometimes you do slip, and sometimes, you know, things happen. Because as you said, we're humans. Yeah.
And that's real. I mean, I feel like God expects no less than me. If anything, we feel like God can only work with a person who is real with themselves. If you're fake with yourself, then
you can't be real with nobody else.
Exactly.
And not only God, like relationships. You can't have a front with somebody else, because eventually they'll see that that's not you.
So I'm a man, bro. Don't ask me casually, how are you? I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Nobody pass.
No.
I just know. How are you? I'm glad you asked, actually.
Actually, no,
today, brother. Yo, brother.
That me though.
Yeah, even casually sometimes somebody say, how are you? And you say, yo, kind of rough right now.
It depends who asks me.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly, more I get to the point where, like, I really tell people. Because I feel like when you push that more, like, bro, I say this in a piece of form. I don't like how certain things we just use as social currency. How are you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, like,
how was your day?
Isn't what I say?
Like, it's just for past. Let's just have a conversation.
I said, no, bro, like, and people just accept that. So people, it kind of give this mindset now. So, like, yo, when people ask you that, they don't really want to know.
They just want to have a conversation and skip past that. Like, let's get to the good part.
Yeah.
Let's get to the good part.
I'm going to say, no, me, man, bro. I'm telling you, if you ask me, and especially if you're a virgin, I don't make a noise, bro.
That's what I always say, it depends. Like, I was talking to Trevin Saturday night. I'm just them say, yo, like just us being there and having conversations, just like being around people. Like for me, that like Saturday night did good. Like but it need like I needed that kind of camaraderie and thing. Saturday night, I mean, like my just say, yo, like we should do it more often. I think we always talk, like we text every day, we talk, we see each other, we hear each other, we sit down in a church together, we sit down wherever together, laugh and blah blah blah. But like, even if it's not a conversation about how you're doing or whatever, but just the fact that all of us were there and like kind of like old times kind of vibe, but with more mature minds. Like, me they appreciate that. Me they talk to me about that time, man. So yeah, like that.
Same, I'm being real because I think because we come from far, right? So we know, so we not really have to pretend.
Yeah, with each other, because we've had conversations of like who we really are and what we really are go through. So I feel like with each other we can be. But it's funny to know that people know each other for years and them still don't know that who the real person is. Because you have people who are good at putting up fronts, and it's not like them are trying to deceive people, but it's just what they think they have to do, like genuinely.
Honestly, yeah. And as a man, that's what I like heal through personally, because I know say I'm coming to find out I'm actually a very emotional and sensitive person, and in a lot of ways, like I feel like my childhood, I not blame nobody, but I feel like my childhood kind of trained me to say, yo, as a man, you internalize things, you know?
I think that's a Jamaican thing.
Definitely. Because when I think about it, like, honestly, my parents wasn't there for me, you know. But you know, in Jamaica, your parents are go work. My mother go work, then go school in the evening. My father work from 5 in the morning till 12 o'clock at night. So basically, children here raise themselves, isn't it? But what happened in those moments when whatever age, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, when I was going through emotional things and I didn't need somebody to help me understand how to process my emotions, nobody was there. So what that tells me now, I just have to keep it to myself.
And just deal with it.
And then now, I grow up now, still needing that emotional expression, which is why I feel somebody I look for so many avenues. But one way I see that affect me and a lot of men is that we grow up and then we start finding the only way we know if express our emotions or feel emotionally fulfilled is through sex, right?